Stop it, Brookers. Stop it, Brookers. Stop it, Brookers. Stop it, Brookers. Oh my, look at these beautiful, oh my. And God said now, love is the highest degree of understanding. And it ain't no definition to it. Stop! No copyright claim on the music. God said love was the highest degree of understanding, not the king. Rookies. God said love was the highest degree of understanding. And he sent his son, Jesus Christ, to tell us that message. We want to open our Bibles up to the King James Version, 1 Corinthians 13. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, please. No love or bad for the dreams, but a baby will understand it. It's the King. We want to shout out these beautiful women and all the auditors who came to audit and see if they really was getting the highest degree. And shout out to her. Can we see her? What's her name? Here's the King. He say he come as an auditor on YouTube to uplift the fallen humanity in the city of Janesville, in the state of Wisconsin, United States of America, and the county of Rock. Can we rewind that movie, please? It's the King. He say he want to shout out Greenthorn one more time. He want to shout out Restasis. He want to shout out all the officers who engaged him earlier as we delegated as human beings. And we all said we love God. So as human beings, as human beings. And King say he want to shout out Greenthorn one more time because she get him paid. Shout out to Greenthorn. And King say his voice almost coming back, but so we can eliminate all further ambiguity. Stop. It's the ambiguity of the law. We got to, no, God said stop. 2 Timothy, 2nd chapter, 15th verse. Study the word, then write it rightly, and show thyself approved unto God, not man according to thy work. And what's so beautiful about government is, it's so many layers to it. It's so many layers to government, but for the sake of clarity, we want to use Greenthorn for the United States DOT to see whether or not, stop! Probable cause existed earlier when the King was probed under Thompson versus Clark, under the 4th Amendment by Beloit Township Police Department. And we shot those officers out. We do. We shot them out. We shot out Railroad Street. We shot out all the beautiful women we see, and shout out to all the Caucasian women today. We doing one for the Caucasians on. And King, you know, you used to have a saying, now you rather see 10, 10, and 10, 1. And you know all his fans that really know him know these things. Well, we want to shout out the Veterans Memorial Bridge as well, because for some unspecified reason, artificial intelligent coding, it ain't on no part, not one single steel structure from the concrete. As we ordered it on YouTube, as a social media influencer. Let's get back to that, but let's get back to this. Let's get back to that, but let's get back to this. Shout out to Greenthorn, shout out to Quick Trip, shout out to Railroad Street, and shout out to the railroad. Could we have possibly a situation where the city engineers had an overbite? It was an overbite on whether or not artificial intelligence coding camera was available for the humans in the city of Janesville, right here at this location. As we know, we crossing over Veterans Memorial Bridge. We got a railroad, and we got a sleeve here, and then what about the pedestrians? The King say, what about the pedestrians that is blind, no hearing impaired, disabled, No, what about the baby? No, why we don't have cameras here? Aiming at the train. It's the king. He say the camera should be at the highest altitude of the light pole. And since the creation of the moon and the stars and the humans traveling in the earth as they do in heaven, in realms where only God can create. Now, only God can create controversy. Only God can make the people civil when it should be riot and madness going on. Not only God can do this, but he needed a strong vessel. And the king said he had a show. He was gonna put it on YouTube. He was an international superstar. But he just didn't get a shot because he was a criminal. No, diehard criminal. And he watch out for people who've been stealing, trying to come spy on the king. And he loved to touch these people. Because when they mess up, no, we don't need the police. Shout out to King getting his bike back from what we consider the most dangerous location in Wisconsin at this time, city of Beloit. No, the thugs, they just took over somehow. And it appears, and general opinions hold no truth, for the generality of men, it appears that we might not be up to code right here at this location. It appears Green Thong has once again got me money where other people couldn't get money. And it appears we might have a stranger at the gate, we might not. He's still standing. So he might be good people. But today we want to concentrate on whether or not those who put this right here should have got on the city people. We talking about the sign guys. Shout out to Lamar Signs. And shout out to the coding we don't see. Government got in other places. And shout out to all the smart guys. And all the guys that wanted to track him. All skin colors. You know, his bike got stolen the other day, but he got it right back. And he had to call one cop. All he had to do was go to the park when God told him to go to the park. You know, God bless the king, not the humans. And once again, do we have a situation where photo enforced coding could be here, but it's not? And under Guilt versus Conflict, 658, Fed 3rd, 82 and 83, a private citizen audit the government if it has edification to it, information. Now we got a hell of a situation. And let's just prop it for a second, if you will. Shout out to him. You know, they played with King, but they did not know he was this good. Shout out to the city of Janesville Police Department. He out here working for them as they've been working against him, but we all been working together somehow. Because God said the spiritual gifts should be shared. Now, sometimes you got to dig in deep and steal a few episodes from the person that you gonna bless, because how he gonna handle that level of wealth, he get it. No, we got a lot of people that dream about being rich, but King say he come out here and work. Ain't no such thing as not working. It's this of the code and not it's the snot of it. It robs the humans, the imagination, that we understand what the king can do. But people said he was stupid. People said he was retarded, if you will, and she musty, dusty, and kind of crusty. King say, is she musty? Is she dusty? And is she kind of crusty? Shout out to baby referee. King say he want to report a problem right now. He say he's an auditor on YouTube. Oh, he's a social media pastor. He do it for everybody. Police, criminals, kids, but anybody who love God. And the king say he apologized because his voice a little sore today, but if we can look at this thing a little closer. If we could look at this thing a little closer, then look at that down there a little closer. King say he don't see one camera. And this is it's a hell of a situation because guilt versus conflict handing out cameras. We had Joe Biden Inflation Reduction Act. We got the Trump new bills he creating, give out funding to cities where you can get a kickback if you know how to get the money back. And the king say as he been hustling, people been stealing, but they really don't know his hustle. Stop, rookies! It's snot TV. And King said, you don't mind, he got to go to work, but God said he should do this for a second. And for 1 second, because the rookies with helmet tongues are. He said the king was retarded. And he tried to figure out who was really retarded. If baby referee would have spoke up, and then she get tricked out of groceries. Stop, rookies! Did she get tricked out of her groceries? Because her family members, you see how love was in friends thought, and they were more prominent, more intelligent, more everything than king. And the king said, let's just lock it in for the sake of clarity. King. King, King. 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 It's the King Rookies weed. We got a situation. Shout out to Green Thorn once again. She's so beautiful, wonderful, and gorgeous. Shout out to Green Thorn. Lime green thing. Green Thorn. King say next year, his car gonna have a green thorn on it. Lime green with money signs all over. Because, see, stop. No, the humans cannot understand why the King had bounced back when they came. Do I got any other skills? And Lord forbid, some of these rookies, when they go to church, they can't express one thing to the church people. And King say he can. We got a situation. Day before yesterday and today. King say he was pulled over because under color of law workers and undercover workers for God, private citizens, gangsters, thugs, enemies, friends, needed further clarification on what they should do with a Wisconsin temporary plate sticker. When? And the thing was, King say last night he in Madison having a ball. And for some unspecified reason, sheriff say he couldn't see that. And then for some unspecified reason, they say the brake light wasn't working, but last night we got video of the Dane County Sheriff saying the city of Janesville police sheriff, Rock County Sheriff, if you will, had lied. So we got ambiguous. And then we had Beloit Township come up today and say, we could not see your plate. But now we want to clarify now, King say he never been a cop, don't want to be a cop. And he had a gospel singer approach him, supposed to have been an international superstar, but she decided to be a cop. And King say he been trying to save her, but no, the Hillmans didn't want her saved. Some confusion happened. Stop. King say God bless him with a car. No disability, approve his claim. He get $2,900. He get it. And the thing was, Restasis eye drops. And the thing was, And the thing was, And the thing was, And the thing was, Restasis eye drops help him get it. Bleach and burn chemicals, acid, battery acid, whatever it was. God said, don't worry about it. Keep praying and keep talking to the true Christian in town. And they gonna come out and visit you. And y'all gonna have a ball locking the people up who did you wrong, but should we lock them up? If God say we should forgive 70 times 7 times 7. Spiritually, not physically, because physically we can't see what God can see. Now the beauty and all this information is, King say he done met some new family members. He never had a family member that did not try to steal something from him. It just, damn, how you get all this stuff? God say keep working, boy, I don't care if they hit you with bleach and burn chemical, sucker punch. If you can't say 6 steps without stopping and breathing, you keep speaking my name, and the true Christian gonna come. And King say he ended up going to a shop, and the people say they just want to give out a blessing. And he got a blessing. And it seems like, that the people just don't want him blessed. I mean, they stole his bike yesterday. He got it back. Well, they stole his bike last week. He got it back today. He come up with a car. And we trying to figure out whether or not we can eliminate the ambiguity and whether or not you need to put a template at every corner of the car. the side, the back here, on this side by the gas tank, right here by the passenger tire, or right here by the driver tire. Do you gotta have all this stuff on here, or should it just be one sticker? And getting back to the situation at hand, she say she couldn't see this one. And see, that's the same thing that happened with King. If he could apologize to Victoria for turning her down, you know, on that date. No, he didn't mean to turn Victoria down. She was the most beautiful woman ever asked him on a date. I mean, she had a career. He didn't mean to, but he couldn't see. And the thing was now, he didn't stop. The thing was now, he didn't get diagnosed now until June now 2025. He got hit on 9/16/2023 with bleaching acid. So he trying to figure out whether or not he's seeing things, or whether or not this is true. He said he got asked on a date by a cop. It was the most beautiful thing he ever endured, but he also said that God said, not right now, because you really can't see. You just got bleach and burn chemical thrown in your eye. And the king say when he couldn't see, he trying to figure out was it couldn't see when the police officer said, I can't see that template in the back. But if the police officer right in back of you, could they just have scooted over in another lane? I mean, it's 2 lanes. So if they come on this side of the car, damn, I mean, King say he trying to figure it out for the true Christian, for all human who never had a car, and finna re-register their car. Should it be in the back? This side? Right here too. Damn, should we put it on the hood? Where should we put this? And King said he apologized to you, but no, he got hit with bleach and burn chemical. And he running around here for 4 years telling the people, no, he got hit. And the human thing, he lying. And he laughing and giggling with him, but he know what he doing to the people in court. And he know that he putting in and preserving issues because he can't see. He telling the people under the 14th Amendment, you violate my due process right. I got bleach and burn chemicals thrown in my eye, sucker punch. I'm infected. I got special medicine. But why in the world is it that you said I could see, and then by the grace and the mercy of God, see, get on away from my show. Get this way. Get this way. I'm recording. Get this way. I don't want to talk. So, by the grace and the mercy of God, the king say he put in a disability application with his eyes bleeding, pussing, and carrying on. And the disability board said, damn, we gonna prove that. You really got hit with bleach and burn chemicals, acid, and you really got sucker punched 2 months later. And it really is police reports to verify this information. And we don't know why the police attorneys, you see, said that you never was hit. And it caused you a disability. We don't know why they kept saying you didn't have a disability when the disability board now, who really approved these applications, look at medical documents, medication, and the likes of these things. We don't know why they did that to him. And King say he know why they did. Because he sued for thousands of trillions, hundreds of millions of dollars. He had $50 million offered to him with a $1 million incentive of cash. And he don't know too many police officers in the city of Janesville, city of Beloit, no city that's been offered millions of dollars to become an employee. And we want to know why there was a breach of contract for them to keep on harassing the king when we know he had a valid lawsuit going on. So we're quick trip. We doing an audit on Quick Trip. We doing an audit on the railroad. We doing an all-out audit. So, we got 52 lawsuits we doing. We gonna get them done. And we had City of Janesville police, we had the Rock County Sheriffs, we had all kind of police play with King recently, as if he was still going through tribulation where he couldn't really see. And they could still say he was not disabled, didn't have a disability and things like that. But he really do. And he really get money for it. So we want to know for 4 years, if the police lied on you for 4 years with their attorney and say you had no medical problems, continuing after 9/16/2023, after you got hit with bleach and burn chemicals, is it possible retroactively you can collect damages upon a remand? And we want to shout out the 7th Circuit Court of Appeal cases 24, 33, 23, where we got to sue the chief judge in Madison, no, Dane County, where we got to sue him. For 4 years, he let the people get away with 26 lawsuits. Say my vision was 100% intact. No, he 100% intact. Him and Attorney Ryan Trustell, him and Jasmine Bay. Now, we want to know why they did this thing. And then when Victoria was sent to resolve the conflict, to be a community relations expert, no, based on our skills and training, they manipulate her and tell her he's a bad guy. He's a nobody. He ain't gonna never make it because we gonna ensure he never make it. And in the never making it, don't you think I'm making it right now? Because for 4 years, no under color of law workers, private citizen gangsters, fake thugs, a lot of people got in my business. Now, I told Victoria Bailey, I told Chief Andre Sales, and I told everybody that would not help me, we gonna have big problems. And they took it as a threat because they kept cheating. No, kept cheating, and 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 kept cheating. And then we go to the appeals court and they use the information that the cheaters use. And the king say he got confused because he knew once the right people got in play, the police was in trouble. And we want to know if they're in trouble today. It's this continuing harassment from the sheriff's department, the police stations, to continue to monitor Greenthorne when she ain't done nothing wrong. All Greenthorne done was get the king a few more dollars. And if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, rookies. It's the king. Good night.